Hello, guys. Welcome to Football Fan in UK. Sorry, guys, just finishing eating. And so, welcome to the show, guys. We're here for a live match watch along as Norwich take on Leeds. Sorry, guys, don't know why you guys not hearing me. I think that's better. So, let's put the radar on the screen. Hope you guys having a good afternoon or good Sunday. It's a pleasure to have you with us, guys. If you're just dropping in, so we're off and underway. My apologies, I'm just a moment or two late. So here we go. Oh, it's all crazy. So you've not missed nothing, guys. So Norwich on the attack on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Leeds get the challenge in and manage to knock it away. And Stevie, can you just put a message in the chat, please? Because that doesn't seem to be loading up. Can you hear me, Stevie? Why is that not loading up? Oh, I don't know why that's not loading up. Sorry about that, guys. So Norwich on the attack on that far side as they come to the edge of the box. Now coming into the box as Leeds get the challenge in, and it's knocked away to that far side as it goes out for a throw in. So throwing to Norwich on the far side of the field. I don't understand why that's not loading up. So Norwich with the throw in on the far side of the field as the ball comes in play. The chat's not loading up. So all it's doing is just loading, loading, loading. I don't understand why it's doing that. All I can do is try and refresh the page and see it corrects it, but it might end the stream. So Leeds with a throw in on this near side. Sorry, guys, there's a problem with the streaming platform for some reason. I'm going to have to try and refresh it. Are you still getting me? That seems to have worked. So, yeah. Apologies about that, guys. There was a problem with the chat for some reason. It wasn't loading up. So, Norwich with the possession on this near side as they come forward. Leeds making the challenge as Norwich. Well, the referee's blown for a foul there. So, free kick to Norwich. So now they play it into the centre. Now coming forward as Leeds come to press the ball from the front. Leeds unable to win it though as Norwich just cut it back. Now they kick the ball long out wide on this near side as it's headed on by Leeds. And almost getting. Well, it went back to the goalkeeper. He knocked it away, but it's not properly cleared as it's headed forward now. Leeds with the possession, but as it's bounces into the centre circle. They've not got it fully under control, and Norwich almost won it back there, but now Leeds knock it out wide to this near side. It's now they come into the box, ball crossed in, as it just gets away from them there and rolls out to that far side. Norwich pick up the loose ball. As now Norwich on the attack on that far side as they play the ball forward, but it just rolls out of play there, and that will be a throw in on the far side to Leeds. Jamie's with us. How you doing, Jamie? Jamie say, morning, guys. How are you and Becky doing? And everyone in the chat. I'm not doing too bad, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Apologies, guys. I've not even put the radar on the screen, have I? Oh, what a crazy day. Sorry, let me. Yeah, that's because I just had to refresh it, that, guys. So, yeah, I'm doing good, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. And a pleasure, as always, to have you with us, mate. Thank you. Yep, me and Becky doing good, mate. Thank you for asking. And I hope you and Megan are also doing well, mate. Thank you for that, Jamie. Stevie saying hi, guys, and chat. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, a bit late getting into my rhythm today. Jamie saying hi, Stevie. How are you doing? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. So now the ball played long down the field as it's headed on there. Leeds managing to pick up the possession as they play it forward. And it's knocked out on that far side as it rolls out for a throw-in to Norwich. So thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie also saying, I'm going to say a 2-1 to Leeds win. Good shout, Jamie. Tough. Well, apparently, I just heard at the top of the start of the game, I think they said that Leeds have beat Norwich twice this season. So home and away. Although don't quote me on that because that's what I heard off the TV. But yeah, it's certainly a good omen, isn't it? So Leeds now with the possession at the back as they play it forward. Now knocking it out wide on that far side as they cut it back inside. Norwich just happy to sit off here. As now they play the switch the play out to this near side. As Leeds just couldn't keep it in play there. The referee's not stopped it though. As it's played back in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now played out wide on that far side. As Leeds just knocking it about confidently at the moment. Norwich come to press the ball, but Leeds managing to keep it inside the centre circle. As now a long ball out wide to this near side, knocking it on as Leeds come to the byline. Ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away. Not cleared as Norwich now do manage to clear it, chipping it away out to this near side, but it's won back by Leeds, who tried to knock it forward, but Norwich managed to intercept it. But they've not got the ball fully under control as now Norwich do manage to win back the possession. Now they chip it out wide to that far side as it's Norwich now on the attack on the far side of the field, racing forward as they try to get the cross in, but it's deflected as Leeds managed to pick up the loose ball and play it back to the goalkeeper. Stevie's saying, good, thanks, mate. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Good to hear, mate. And Jamie saying, Stevie, I'm all right. Thanks, pal. Good to hear, Jamie. And jolly good coming from Stevie. Top stuff, guys. Stevie saying, yeah, that's a good shout, Jamie, for your prediction. Yeah, it's going to be it is because it's going to be a cagey one. Obviously, this is the first leg in it, so yeah, it's going to be a cagey one. So we got we just there's a bit of a tussle on the edge of the box, but it's not a foul. That it's not a foul. I had a long look at it, but it's not a foul. Oh, the goalkeeper's what is he doing? He's played the ball out to this near side, but there's nobody there, and it's rolled straight out of play for a throw into Norwich. Jamie is saying, I finished that job from yesterday. The decking I started Started it at 6:30 this morning. Whoa, early riser, Jamie. On a Sunday. Well, awesome to you, Jamie. Glad you got it finished, mate. At least you don't have to go back to it on another weekend, mate. Now the ball chipped forward as Leeds just had it back to the goalkeeper. That's now Leeds with a possession. Played it out wide to this near side. Norwich come to press the ball. Leeds managing to retain the possession though as they just cut it back inside. Stevie's saying, would you prefer Leeds to win and get promoted, Jamie? Jamie is saying, Stevie, who you want to win, mate? You're both asking each other the same question here. Stevie's saying, not bothered either way. Really, I think Leeds slightly edge it. Laugh out loud. Fair enough, Stevie. Yeah, fair enough. Leeds now on the attack on that far side. As they come forward. Norwich coming across to press the ball, but Leeds just knocking it about confidently on that far side on the edge of the Norwich box as they just cut it back up the field, but then it's knocked straight back in the direction it came from as Leeds trying to play through the press, taking it towards the byline. It's now, yeah, well, the referee's going to blow for a foul here. So that's going to be a free kick to Leeds. Right on the edge of the box. Bloody hay fever. Sorry, guys. Jamie saying, what the hell? Jamie saying, Stevie, fair enough. I'm not big fan. I'm not a big fan of Leeds, but I won't only want them before. Only want them before do it Yorkshire though. Okay, Jamie. So free kick here now for Leeds. It's crossed into the box, but it's headed behind by Norwich, and that will be a corner on the far side for Leeds. Jamie saying, I'm always up early evening every morning. I am up for 3:34. Whoa! How do you get enough sleep then, Jamie? You obviously starve yourself for sleep like me most of the time. Corner comes in. It's knocked away by the goalkeeper as Leeds pick up the possession on the edge of the box, getting the shot off, but it's knocked away. As now Norwich on the charge, racing down that far side. As they come towards the edge of the box, Leeds scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as Norwich play it into the box and it's knocked away by Leeds as it goes out for on the far side for a throw-in. But bit of frantic play there, guys. So Norwich now with the ball on the far side of the field as they've got a throw-in. Ball comes in play. And now it's crossed in as it's headed away by Leeds and knocked out to that far side as it bounces out for a throw-in. So Norwich with a throw-in on the far side of the field, midway inside the Leeds half of the field. As now the ball comes back in play. They throw it up towards the halfway line. Now it's played into the centre circle as Norwich switch the play out to this near side. Now Norwich just playing it back inside. As now they try to come forward, playing it down the middle. As it's knocked out wide to that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the box as they take it to the byline. It's crossed in and headed towards goal, but it just goes wide. Well, he couldn't get it on target there. He was always under pressure from the Leeds defenders. I'm surprised he even managed to get the header on it there, to be fair. But yeah, it's gone wide. Not sure which way the referee's given this, whether he's given it Leeds or Norwich way. Yeah, it actually looks like the last touch came off a Leeds play, so that in theory should be a goal kick. Stevie's saying, gosh, Jamie, that's early every morning. I know, yeah, that is early. Definitely. Now, Norwich with the possession as Leeds trying to challenge for it. But the referee's given the foul here, so that's going to be a free kick to Norwich. So, yeah, free kick to Norwich outside the box here in a good position. Slightly out to this near side. About 20 yards from goal, something maybe just maybe a yard or two more. But it's not far. Really good opportunity here for a shot on goal for Norwich. The referee just having a word with players as Leeds trying to organise their wall on the edge of the box. If you're just joining us, guys, we are 16 minutes in, still Norwich 0, Leeds 0. Norwich now to take this free kick. Free shot comes in, and it's straight. Well, he's got it round the wall and straight towards this near side post, low and hard. But the goalkeeper read it well and managed to get across and get down and intercept the shot. Now Leeds play out from the back because they play it out wide to this near side, but they've knocked it straight out of play, and that will be a throw-in to Norwich on the halfway line. Jamie saying, Stevie, I'm used to it, mate. I never been big fan sleeping when I see the sun. That's it. I'm up. Well, even the sun doesn't wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Jamie. Even the sun's still tucked up in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, Jamie. Norwich now on the charge as they race down this near side. Leeds coming to challenge for it. As the referee it's blown for another foul here for the pull on the shorts. So, yeah, free kick to Norwich. Stevie's saying, yeah, I get that. You defo early bird. Yeah, earlier than the sun by the sounds of it. Jamie's saying coffee time. Can't fault you, Jamie. Can't fault you, mate. Yep, I'll be needing one of them in a minute. Nearly drunk this one. So Norwich now with a free kick taken short as they knock it out wide to this near side. It's crossed in, knocked away by Leeds. As the ball goes out of play, and that's going to be a corner. Can you hear my sinuses? They're all blocked up. That's bloody hay fever. So corner on this near side for Norwich. If you're just joining us, guys, we're just coming up to 19 minutes gone, still 0-0. Norwich now with a corner. Corner comes in as it's knocked up into the air, bounces out towards the edge of the box. Norwich picking up the ball as it's knocked out wide on this near side, but Leeds coming to challenge for it. So now the referee's given another foul against Leeds. Leeds starting to get frustrated with all these silly little fouls that's going against them outside the box. That's the third one in a row in a matter of minutes. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to quickly go clear my sinuses in a minute. This is torture. Bloody hay fever. So Norwich with a free kick now, right out on this near side, not far from the corner flag. Ball crossed into the box. It's headed away as it just bounces out to this near side. Leeds managed to knock it up the field as it's intercepted by Norwich on the edge of the centre circle. Now played out wide on this near side as it's knocked away. Norwich now playing it back towards the edge of their own box. Ball played out wide on this near side as Leeds come to challenge for it. They've won it back here, Leeds. It's now Leeds on the attack, racing towards the edge of the Norwich box. Norwich make the challenge from behind. They've won it back here, fair and square. It's now Leeds intercept the mistimed pass. Now it's played forward, but it's won back by Norwich. It's now Norwich on this near side, midway inside their own half, just playing it back towards the edge of their own box. As Leeds come to press the ball. Now it's played out wide on that far side as Leeds head it on, and it's gone out of play for on the far side for a throw-in. Stevie saying, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to fandom. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Right, guys, I'm just going to have to quickly go and try and clear my sinuses. Norwich on the charge on that far side. As now they race towards the edge of the box. Leeds coming to press the ball, but Norwich playing it into the centre. It's now a shot from distance, and it's well over the top of the crossbar as it goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Right, guys, I just need to quickly go and try and clear my sinuses. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm suffering today with the hay fever. Sorry about that. So, yeah, now Norwich with the possession on that far side as they play the ball forward. Pitch side with the parts. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Pitch side with the parts saying hi, Gaz, and everyone else. How's it going? Not too bad, yes. Not too bad, mate. Just suffering a little bit with the hay fever today, but other than that, I'm doing good, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. And welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, top man. Now Norwich on this near side as they play the ball in towards the edge of the box. It's challenged by Leeds, but the ball still crossed in here as it bounces out towards that far side. Norwich now taking it towards the edge of the box as Leeds knock it out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in. Corner on the far side. So, yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Pitchside. Hope you're doing well yourself, mate. Pitchside is saying, okay, Stevie, mate, as always. Awesome. Thank you, Pitchside with the parts. Pitchside saying, I would quite like to see Norwich back in the Premier League. Well, they got the opportunity, haven't they, mate? Yeah, they got the opportunity. I think it's really tough to call with these four teams in the playoffs. Obviously, Norwich, Leeds, Southampton, and West Brom. They're all capable of getting there, aren't they, mate? They're all capable of getting there. So it's a really tough call. Now the ball played up the field as Norwich win it back, and Leeds come to challenge there, and the referee's going to give the foul. So free kick to Norwich. He does seem to be giving a lot of free kicks to Norwich. Pitch sounded apart saying, good mate, my brother is bad with the hay fever as well. Well, it's not good, mate. It's not good. But tell him I feel for him. Hopefully it'll calm down a bit later on. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I hope it does. Now, Norwich. But he tell your brother he's got my sympathy, mate. Because I hate the bloody stuff. I hate hay fever. It's so frustrating. Leeds now with the possession as they chip the ball forward, but it bounces all the way back to the Norwich keeper. So Norwich now play out from the back. Ball played forward down the middle. as Leeds come to challenge for it, but Norwich managing to keep it as now they play it out wide to that far side. Now Norwich coming forward up towards the halfway line. It's a long ball switching the play out to this near side as Leeds come to press the ball, but Norwich managing to retain the possession as now it's played back into the centre, knocked out wide to that far side as the ball just bounces out of play there, and that's going to be a goal kick to Leeds. Stevie saying, hi, pitch side. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. And pitchside saying, hello, Stevie. You guys awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Pitchside is saying, I remember telling you guys that I thought at the start of the season, I think Southampton and Leicester will go up and Leeds won't. Maybe I was right. Yep, you could be, mate. We'll have to wait and see how the playoffs turns out. But yep, I do vaguely remember you talking about that. So we'll have to see, mate. If you get it right, we might have to start calling you the prediction master. You have to get a few scores right as well, and then we can start calling you the prediction master. So Leeds have again given away a foul here. So free kick to Norwich on the edge of the centre circle. Now Norwich with the possession as it's just knocked about on the halfway line as Leeds come to press the ball, but Norwich managing to keep it comfortably. As now they play it out wide to that far side. Now coming back inside as Leeds make the challenge here. They've won it back, Leeds. Now Leeds racing forward as Norwich scrambling to get back and make the challenge. No foul given there. Ball kick long there. Norwich trying to get in behind the Leeds defence, but the ball just bounces back to the goalkeeper. Pitch side saying, I will tell him, Gaz. Good man, top man. Yeah, it's not nice if you suffer with the hay fever, mate. It's torture. It really is because it doesn't let up. Doesn't let up. Cheers, darling. So Leeds now with a possession on the halfway line as they play it forward on this near side. Norwich coming to challenge for it. As now Leeds just cut it back, playing it into the centre circle. Now it's knocked out wide on that far side as Norwich come to press the ball, but Leeds managing to keep it there as now they trying to play it back, but they're forced to play it back to their centre backs just inside the centre circle. As now they switch the play again out to this near side. Norwich again come to press the ball, but Leeds just knocking it about confidently. Pitch side is saying, anybody know if Che Adams is still at Southampton? I'm nearly sure he is. I'm not 100% sure, you know. I'd have to double check that, mate. I'd have to double check that. I'm not sure. I'll be guessing, to be honest. Oh, now Leeds with the possession, forced to play it back to the goalkeepers. Norwich almost winning it there. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as it's Leeds now trying to come forward. Norwich make the challenge, but Leeds still with the possession as they play it forward, trying to get in behind the Norwich defence. And they have Leeds with the shot as they put it into the back of the net, but it's not given as the flag goes up for offside. Paris is with us. How you doing, Paris? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the show, Paris Hughes. Good to have you with us, mate. So, yeah, they just got caught. There's no offside there. Just seeing a replay. That is not offside. Well, hang on a minute. Well, if it is, it's very fractional. Very, very fractional, guys. Pitch side saying hello, Paris. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, pitch side. You are a gentleman, mate. Top man. Now Leeds winning the ball back on that far side as they come into the centre of the park. Now just cutting it back there as now they switch the play out to this near side. as Norwich shifting players across to press the ball, but Leeds just play it back towards the edge of their own box. Now it's ball knocked out wide on the opposite side of the field as they try to come forward now, playing it up towards the halfway line. As Norwich again trying to win it back there, but Leeds trying to work the ball forward here as it's now crossed out wide to this near side, but too much pace on that ball as it goes out of play on this near side, and that will be a throw in to Norwich, midway inside the Norwich half of the field. So possession so far, guys, Norwich 30%, Leeds 70% according to that. So now Norwich with the possession played back to the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, pitch side top man. Stevie saying, not sure, pitch side. Thank you, Stevie. Pitch side saying, okay, mate. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Now, Norwich with the ball as they play it into the centre circle. It's knocked out wide on that far side. It's now Norwich on the charge, racing forward. Ball crossed into the box as it just goes past everybody and bounces out to this near side as it rolls out of play for a throw-in. But that wasn't a bad cross, just a little bit too much on it. Nobody could get a header on it as it flew right over the top of the heads of all the players. They all went to try and jump for it, but it was just too high. So throwing on this near side of the field for Leeds, right next to the corner flag. Deep inside their own half as the ball comes back in play. Both sets of players tussling for it on this near side as it just rolls out of play, and that will be a throw into Norwich. So thank you for that, pitch side top man. Stevie saying, just Googled it. Yes, he is pitch side. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, Paris. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Stevie. Pitch side, top stuff, guys. Norwich now with the possession as it's played forward down that far side, just managing to keep it in play there. As now they cut it back. And the challenge comes in from Leeds. He fell into the trap there. Norwich set a trap for the Leeds player there, and he suckered into it. So, yeah, just load him in a lunging challenge from Junior. So Norwich with another free kick in a dangerous position on that far side, right on the edge of the box. This is about the fourth or fifth opportunity they've had right on the edge of the box. If you guys just joining us, we are 33 minutes in, still 0-0. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your team, this fixture or this league. The best way to let us know is hitting that like button, as that gives us an indication of what clubs and what games you guys like us covering, because we cover a lot of games here on Fanden. So Norwich now with a free kick as the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away, not cleared as Leeds race out to try and intercept it. It's knocked out wide to this near side as ball. Well, that's a clumsy challenge. What's the referee going to give here? He should get that. Should be a foul to Leeds because that was, just lunging in the Norwich player there. So free kick I think to Leeds on this near side, deep inside their own half. Pitch side saying, he is still there. He's probably Southampton's best player. Assisted in his last game. All right, cool. I haven't been able to watch a lot of. We have done a few Southampton games this season, but I don't think we've done as many. I don't know, to be honest. I know I get confused. We go around that many games here on Fanden. It gets all a bit. By the time you get to the end of the season like this, it all just starts to blend in as one. So I get a bit confused. That's why I need a summer break. Paris is saying 2-1. How you doing, Paris? Thank you for that, mate. Thank you for that. Pitch side saying, okay, thank you, Stevie. Awesome. Top man, pitch side, you are an absolute star, mate. Loving the positive vibes from pitch side. You are a star, mate. Now the ball back with Leeds as they play it forward, knocking it out wide to this near side. As now it's uh, just being played inside the Leeds half as they play it back into the centre. Now it's knocked out wide on that far side as Norwich again come to press the ball here. Leeds managing to work their way through the press, though, as they knock it towards the edge of the box. Norwich getting a late challenge, but Leeds have managed to come through. He just tried to take it to the byline, but again, I think he saw the idea better than he did it. So he's ended up knocking the ball out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick to Norwich. Thank you for that, Pitchside Top Man. Loving the positive vibes, especially towards Stevie. Pitchside is saying, did you see that the Nottingham Forest goal stood when he was offside, Gaz, against Chelsea yesterday? I didn't watch the Chelsea game yesterday. I didn't watch that game. I did 3 games yesterday, mate. When Chelsea were playing yesterday against Nottingham Forest, I decided to leave that game and get out in the garden for an hour because I've been sat in here all day. So I didn't see that game, mate. Now Leeds coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's intercepted by Norwich. As now Norwich knocking it forward. As it's challenged there. And now Norwich knocking it out wide to that far side with a long cross-field ball. Now racing up towards the halfway line as they come forward now into the Leeds half. Leeds coming to press the ball, but Norwich just cutting it back there as they play the ball into the centre circle. Now the ball knocked out wide to this near side as Leeds come to press the ball. Oh, look, Norwich play it forward there, but he's gifted the possession right back to Leeds. Now Leeds with the possession midway inside their own half. So, yeah, sorry, Pitchside. As you know, I did 3 games yesterday. So when the one game was on that you're on about, I'd done the 2 earlier games. I did the Glasgow derby yesterday. I did a 3 o'clock kickoff. And then I took a break between that and the playoff game in the evening just to go and have an hour with my missus in the garden because it's a gorgeous weather yesterday and I was stuck in here all day. So I didn't watch the Chelsea Nottingham Forest game, unfortunately, mate. But you can forgive me for that. I spend that much time sitting here watching football. I've got to miss a game somewhere, otherwise I'd never get outside, especially at weekend. So yeah, sorry about that, mate. No, I didn't see it, and I didn't get chance to look at the highlights either last night, mate. But I'll see if I can catch it later on in the week. Pitchside saying Somerville is some player for Leeds. I think Leeds have always been pretty good at getting having a few up and coming players, shall we say? Although I can't say I've noticed the player you're on about Somerville. I can't say I've seen a lot of him. To be fair, if I have, I've watched plenty of Leeds games, but he might have just not caught my eye. So thank you for that, pitch side. Now Leeds playing the ball out wide to that far side as it's played forward. Norwich trying to challenge for it, but Leeds managed to work through the press as now they come towards the edge of the box. It's cut back as Norwich managed to knock it away and it bounces up the field. Now Leeds with the possession on that far side as they play it forward. Pitch side saying, who has been playing the better football, Gaz? It's been, at the moment, mate, it's been pretty end-to-end. Leeds have had good spells. Norwich have had good spells. I'd say neither team have grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, so to speak, but I'd say Norwich have had a little bit more luck off the referee with some of the fouls that they've given, but they haven't been able to capitalise on it. So at the minute, mate, I'd say a 50-50 game. Leeds now with a possession on that far side. And Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you need to find them. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Leeds now playing the ball out to this near side as Norwich come to challenge for it. But now it's knocked out wide on that far side. So Leeds just cagily knocking it about here on the halfway line. Thank you, Stevie. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Appreciate it. If you like us, let us know. If you like us covering your team, this fixture, or this league, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button, because we cover a lot of games here on Fanden, and you guys can help us by letting us know which games you guys like us covering by hitting the like button. Now Norwich winning the ball on the clumsy challenge there by Leeds. And again, Norwich have won another free kick here. Well, the amount of fouls that Leeds have given away here in this first half has been quite shocking. I'm trying to work out whether it's Leeds being bad with the challenges or whether it's the referee showing bias, because Norwich have had a number of fouls now in their favour. Free kicks on the edge of the box, on both sides of the box, in the centre, and now one further up the field on that far side. So, yep, the referee's certainly giving Norwich plenty of free kicks. But as I say, at the moment, I'm trying to work out whether it's silly mistakes by Leeds, clumsy challenges, or whether the referee is showing some bias. Now the ball played long by Norwich as it comes out to this near side. Norwich managing to keep the ball under pressure there as it played back into the centre. Leeds pushing up the field to press the ball as Norwich now knock it back out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in as Norwich now on the edge of the box looking for some space. And say, now tried to play it in over the top, but the goalkeeper reads it well as he comes to pluck the ball out of the air, and that released the pressure momentarily for Leeds. Pitch side saying, "Good man, Gaz. Take a bit of a break and get out in the good weather." Yeah, I did. I only managed to get out for an hour or so yesterday, mate. But as I say, doing 2 games in the early days, did the Glasgow derby, and then I did the 3:00 kickoff. And the whole way through them games, I'm sitting here keep glancing out the window and seeing that gorgeous weather. So I had to get out and have an hour in it at least. So that's why I didn't see the Chelsea game. But yeah, thank you for that, mate. Top man. But I saw plenty of football yesterday, though. As I say, the Glasgow derby, did the Luton game event against West Ham, and then we did the playoff game in the evening, didn't we? So yeah, 3 games I covered yesterday. Don't think many other YouTubers show that kind of commitment. Now Norwich with the possession midway inside their own half. But thank you for that, pitch side. You are a star, mate. Top man. Now Norwich coming forward as they play the ball down the middle. Leeds trying to challenge for it there, but Norwich managing to keep the ball as they just cut it back there. Now Norwich playing it out wide on that far side as Leeds come to press the ball. Well, it's kicked long down the field by Norwich, and that's a poor ball. That's a really poor ball as it goes out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Leeds. Is it me or has Wagner put some weight on? I've not seen him for a while. But just seeing him on the touchline with that T-shirt on, it looks like he's put a bit of timber on there. So goal kick now for Leeds. Pitch side saying, do you think Lundstrom challenge was a red card in the Old Firm derby, Gaz, yesterday? Was it a red? Yes, it was a red card, mate. Definitely a red card. Studs were up, so he gave the referee an easy decision to make. You go in lunging into a challenge with your studs up, then you give the referee an easy decision to make. So I would say that the challenge was definitely a red, but the penalty that was given was never a penalty. That penalty that was given for that challenge, if you watch it back, the replay, you can see he's dived. He got a little bit of. It's not even the player's fault. The player's charging him from behind, and he just catches his heel, and it's not his fault because if you actually see the player, he stays on his feet initially, and then suddenly you see him just dive. You see him just dive. It was the most blatant dive you could ever wish to see. So for me, yes, the red card was definitely a red because, like I say, if you got your studs up like that, it's a known fact. You got studs up, it's classed as a reckless challenge, and it's an easy decision for a referee to make. But The other debating point, obviously, was the penalty, and for me, that was no penalty. That was a clear dive, and I was shocked that the referee, because he went over to the monitor, didn't he, the referee, and I was shocked that he gave it. It's like, you are a corrupt referee, because how can you give that? If you watch it back in slow motion, you could see that it clearly was a dive. You see him stay on his feet for a split second after the challenge, and then suddenly he chucks himself to the ground. So you could see it was a dive, because you see him initially, after the challenge is made, he initially does try to stay on his feet, but then but then a second later, then he just suddenly chucks himself to the floor. So for me, no question, that was not a penalty. Well, the halftime whistle's gone, guys, and at halftime it is Norwich 0, Leeds 0. Pitchside saying, by the law of the game, it is obviously a red, but refs are far too easy nowadays. You know, that's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. But the point I'm making, if any player, doesn't matter if it had been Celtic, if it had been Rangers, any player, any game, any club, if you go into a challenge and you've got your studs up, you give the referee an easy decision to make. So even though people might argue it wasn't that bad, it was this, it was that, it doesn't matter. If you've got your studs up as a player, you give the referee an easy decision to make. And the referee's going to grab it because he doesn't want to get criticised. Referees, let's be honest, they're getting a lot of criticism at the minute. So if you give them an easy decision to make, they're going to grab it because they don't want extra criticism. If he hadn't to give it, then he'd been criticised for not giving it. So, so for me, the players know this, mate. Players know if you go into a challenge and you've got studs showing, you are going to more than likely get a red card. That's just the law of the game, as you rightly say, mate. But I don't think Ludram could have anything to moan about, to be fair, mate, because, like I say, he gave the referee, and what was he doing with the own goal and all? He scored that own goal. He had such a bad game, Ludram, yesterday. Couldn't believe the mistakes he were making. Pitchside saying absolutely spot on with that, with the penalty, and another Celtic player did the exact same thing. He actually stuck his foot out and tried to make it look as if the Rangers player was dirty. Yeah, well, we've seen it a number of times, haven't we, mate? In the Glasgow derby, some of the antics that go on. Another thing I wasn't impressed with yesterday, which I thought was an absolute disgrace. I don't care what rivalry you have, how much you love your club. There is no excuse for throwing metal objects at players. Celtic fans yesterday throwing metal objects at the Rangers players was just shocking. And I hope they get a stadium ban or something. The fans are banned from the ground because they deserve it. There's no excuse for throwing solid objects at players. I don't care how much you hate the opposition. There's no excuse for it. This is the 21st century. This is not the Victorian era. Do you know what I mean? This is not 1810. This is 2024. You know what I mean? There's cameras all over the stadium, and these idiots are throwing objects at players. What happens? What happens when something serious happens? What happens when a player gets seriously injured for that? There's going to be an outcry, and then there's going to be a clamp down on fans carrying bags, carrying anything. So if you go into the ground and you've got something like, I mean, I've been to Bolton games, and you get this, guys. I've gone to a Bolton game, yeah, and I've gone in with a bottle of pop. Yeah, and the steward stopped me straight away because I'm tall. I've got a cap on. I stand out to him like a sore thumb, so I'm discriminated against because I'm tall and I've got a cap on. The stewards always target me. They look in my bag. They see I've got a bottle of pop and it's got a lid on it. They make me take the lid off and take it off me. So then I've got to go in the ground for the rest of the game and hold that bottle. I can't keep it. I can't make it last the game. I've got to drink it quickly before it goes flat because it's fizzy pop. All because of these boneheads throwing stupid stuff like bottle tops onto the pitch. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate not having the freedom to be treated like an adult and a grown-up. Just because some other pillock does it doesn't mean to say I'm going to do it. But now you have clubs stopping you going in with a bottle top on your drink because of idiots that throw stupid stuff like that on the pitch. Got no time for it, me guys. There's no excuse for throwing stuff on the pitch apart from the only exception I would make is obviously if it's something like, I think was a while back, there was a protest with tennis balls. It wasn't deliberately to throw the balls at players. It was protesting the owner or something. So that was, I'd take a little bit of a slight exception to that, because it wasn't meant to hurt the players. It was meant to protest. So that's, maybe there's a little bit of leeway for something like that. But just in the middle of a game, throwing objects at the players, there's just no excuse for it as far as I'm concerned. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Because these idiots that do this, what they don't realise is eventually they'll hurt a player, and then there'll be a clampdown on fans carrying anything into the ground. At the minute, you go into a ground with a bag and you get it inspected. In the future, it's going to get worse. You might not even be able to go into the ground with a bag. So, you can't have fans doing this kind of stuff. Anyway, we're digressing here away from the game. Let me quickly share what's going on in the game here. Norwich. Let's get back to it. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Getting into a rant there. Here we go. So let me quickly share the halftime match stats on the screen with you guys. There we go. If my computer loads up a bit faster. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 4 for Norwich, 2 for Leeds. Shots on target, 1 for Norwich, none for Leeds. Possession, 44% for Norwich, 56% for Leeds. Passes, 192 for Norwich, 247 for Leeds. Pass accuracy, 78% for Norwich, 84% for Leeds. Fouls, 3 for Norwich. 3 against Norwich, 10 against Leeds. Yellow cards, just the 1 for Leeds. No red cards. Offside, 1 apiece. And corners, 3 for Norwich, 1 for Leeds. So quite an evenly matched first half, in fairness, guys. Pitch side saying, I missed the own goal, Gaz. Was it like a very bad own goal or more a deflection? Well, he was actually running back into the box. He was actually running back to try and help out his defence, but obviously no own goal's good. But I would say it was a bit clumsy. He's trying to slow down as he was running into the box. He's obviously got himself to the box, tried to slow down, and the ball's come in, and he's ended up knocking it into the net. Obviously, he's not done it deliberately, but it's just one of them things that he didn't do it deliberately, but it's one of them things that happens occasionally. But yeah, I think Rangers fans would have been pretty frustrated with it. Pitch side saying, yeah, throwing something like that. He is just not. He's just not on. And if that were Rangers, there would be a big financial punishment. I won't say it, but Celtic. But because it's Celtic, well, both clubs should be punished. Both clubs should be punished for that if it happens, in my opinion. Pitch side saying, yeah, guys, it's much easier to sneak things in at Northern Ireland, and you're absolutely right because of them idiots. Yeah, but it's not in the UK. I don't know if Jamie's experienced the same thing, but I know I've experienced it. I got to a game last time I went to a Bolton game, which was not so long ago. I think it was last year. Nate, as soon as I go into Bolton's ground, that's why I've lost the love to go watch my club, because I feel like I'm targeted. When I walk in that stadium, straight away, tall lad with a cap, the stewards are all over you. And I feel discriminated against. So I don't want to go to my own club's games sometimes, because I feel that my club target me as a threat just because I'm tall and because I'm confident, outspoken, and I wear a cap. It's just wrong. So yeah, but it is, and it's all because of these stupid idiots that don't show no respect to the opposition. Nothing wrong with disliking the opposition. I've got no problem with that. But you can still dislike the opposition and show that you have got, that you're a decent football fan by having, respect, a healthy respect, as well as a healthy disrespect, if you get my meaning. But yeah, well said, pitch side. Well said, mate. Jamie's back. Jamie's saying back. Sorry about that, Gaz. Yeah, that was a long coffee, Jamie. Pleasure to have you back with us, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pitchside saying, no need to apologise, guys. These things need spoken about. Absolutely. Yeah, I was meaning I was apologising, obviously, in case anybody clicking in for news about this game, mate. But thank you for that, top man Pitchside. Thank you, mate. And Jamie is saying, hi, Pitchside. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Pitchside returning that same consideration. You guys are class. Top stuff. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie saying, how are you, Pitchside? And Pitchside saying, I'm good, Jamie. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie saying, I'm all right. Thanks, Pitchside. Good to hear, guys. Good to hear. Jamie saying, I forgot to get diesel this morning. That's all right, Jamie. Just put some veggie oil in, mate. Just think your missus is cooking oil. That'll fill up the tank. Right, guys, bear with me a second because I really need to go and try and clear my sinuses. I'm feeling a bit, it's the hay fever. I'm suffering like crazy with it today. So I'm going to splash a bit of water on my face and what have you, and that might calm it down. Sometimes it gets worse when I get hot, and it is very warm in here today. So if I go and just quickly splash a bit of cool water on my face, might cool my sinuses down a little bit. So keep your comments coming, guys. I'll read out more comments in a moment when I come back. Let me just quickly put that back on the screen in case the game starts up again. There we go. And don't forget, guys, if you are listening in the background, please do consider hitting that like button and come and get involved in the chat. We are a true football fan channel. We want you guys to feel part of what we're doing. That is why we make the effort to read out your comments. So come and get involved, guys. Don't be shy. No need to be shy. Even if you just want to quickly come and say hello, then please feel welcome to do so, guys. Because as I say, we make the effort to keep you guys informed of what's going on in the game, but we also make the effort to involve you guys in the Fandom project. So please do feel free and welcome to drop your comments in the chat. And don't forget, guys, please do hit that like. I'll be back in a sec. Just need to go and freshen up a minute because this hay fever is driving me crazy. But I will be back in a moment, guys. As I say, keep your comments coming. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Just needed to try and cool my sinuses down. Just been splashing a load of cool water on my face, trying to just get my sinuses to calm down. This bloody hay fever's driving me crazy. So my apologies there, guys. Thank you for that, Jamie. So yeah, Jamie say cooking oil, save me some money. I don't know, have you seen the price of it now? With the cost of living going up, it's almost as much. It's almost as much now for a litre. A litre of cooking oil is not far off the a litre of diesel. To be fair, Jamie, uh, but it is good in emergency. If your tank's low and you think if you run it low, it is good in an emergency. It's good to keep a bottle of it in the van. That's for sure, mate. Pitchside saying, without fans, football is nothing. Exact, except Man City, of course. Thank you for that, Pitchside. So, players back out on the field, guys, as we're about to get underway for the second half. And apologies, guys, if you're just listening in the background, just to let you guys know, the radar on the screen, I share it to keep you guys better informed, but it is slightly ahead of what I'm seeing on the TV. So my apologies. I have no control over that. As I say, I leave it on the screen to keep you guys better informed. So you're not totally reliant on my commentary skills. Obviously, I do my best to give you guys commentary verbally, but I'm not an expert, so I'm learning as I go, and I'm obviously sometimes do make the odd mistake, but obviously with the radar on the screen, it can help keep you guys better informed. So we're off and underway as Leeds with the possession at the back. Now they play it out wide on this near side as it's knocked forward, but it's deflected off the Norwich player and goes out for a throw-in on this near side, pretty much bang on the halfway line. Pitch side is saying, I'm disappointed, but I have to leave now. Catch up soon, everyone. See you, mate. Well, thank you for being with us, pitchside. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, mate. And thank you for dropping in. Please do hit that like button on your way out if you could, mate. If you have already, thank you very much. And thank you for coming, getting involved. As always, a pleasure having you with us, pitchside. Take care, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. And as I say, hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Top man. Stay safe, mate. Take care. Now, well, as the ball comes back in play, it's played out wide on that far side. Referee's given a foul. So another free kick here for Norwich. Leeds starting to get frustrated with that, with these fouls. Yeah, it's just a flailing arm. So referee gives the foul and free kick to Norwich on that far side, just on the edge of the halfway line. Stevie's saying laugh out loud, pitch side. Thank you, Stevie. And a thumbs up from pitch side. Top stuff, mate. Now the ball played long down that far side as Norwich with the possession. They managed to pick it up there as they knock it forward. They're coming together there. The referee waves play on as Leeds win back the ball and now play it into the centre circle as they knock it out wide on this near side. Trying to come forward here is Norwich trying to challenge for it. Paul Mitchells saying Leeds fan from Thailand. How are you doing, Paul Mitchells? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Hope you're doing well and welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us out there in Thailand. Welcome to the show, mate. Now the ball. So, yeah. Referees stop the play again here. So, thank you for that, Paul, and welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Stevie's saying, thanks, pitch side. Catch up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Now, Leeds playing the ball out wide to this near side. And Jamie saying, bye, pitch side. Be safe and have a great day. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Stevie and Jamie. Top stuff. And pitch side saying, hello, Paul, mate. Welcome. Thank you, pitch side. Top man. Top stuff. You guys absolutely class. As always, ball played out wide on that far side for Leeds as Norwich come to press the ball, but Leeds just play it back again to the halfway line. And Stevie's saying, hi, Paul. Welcome to Fanden. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And pitch side saying, you too, Jamie, mate. You guys are awesome with the positive vibes. Norwich now on the attack as the ball played towards the edge of the box, but Leeds managed to make the challenge as it's deflected out to that far side. Thank you for that pitch side. And Jamie saying, hi, Paul. Welcome to Fanden. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, Jamie. And Stevie's saying, Gaz will be back in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Just suffering a bit today with the hay fever. Norwich now with the ball on that far side. It's crossed into the box, headed away by Leeds. As the ball bounces out towards this near side, Leeds knock it long up the field as it's won back by Norwich on the halfway line as they head it forward. But that ball is intercepted by Leeds in the centre. As now Leeds coming forward, playing it out towards that far side. Thank you, Stevie. Now Leeds with the possession on the halfway line. I've left me brew in there. Leeds now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper as it's played out wide on that far side, but just gets away from them there as it rolls out of play, and that will be a throw-in. Norwich now with the possession as they race forward, but it's challenged by Leeds as Leeds managed to win the ball back. Now, clumsy challenge there as referee plays the advantage, and Leeds coming forward now down this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. Norwich trying to make the challenge as the ball is deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner to Leeds on this near side. The Leeds player from that earlier challenge is still on the ground further up the field. So thank you for that, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Yeah, Duffy getting a yellow card there. Shane Duffy getting a yellow card for the coming in on the Leeds player. Challenge from behind, just took him out. It was a poor challenge, and he's got a yellow card for that. We've just got a stoppage at the moment, guys, for the Leeds player receiving attention from the medical staff. So waiting for the game to get back on the way here. We've got a goal kick for Norwich. He's waiting for these medical staff to get off the pitch. So we're back underway as now Norwich try to play out from the back. And they come forward now, edging the way up towards the edge of the centre circle. Leeds just sitting off at the moment as Norwich now play it out towards this near side as Leeds come to press the ball, but Norwich just playing it back inside as now the ball kicked long down the field, trying to get in behind the Leeds defence as it's crossed into the box. Shot comes in and it's just wide. Just wide of that far post. And that will be a goal kick to Leeds. So, yeah, we're just now Leeds will play out from the back. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long, straight down the middle of the field as Norwich managed to head it back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players hustling for it on the edge of the box as now Leeds knock it out wide to this near side. Norwich trying to make the challenge as they do, managing to win it back here as now Norwich playing the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Leeds as now Leeds with the possession, playing it out towards that far side. as it's kicked long down the field, but now the referee's going to pull it back for the foul, and he's going to book the Norwich player for that challenge. Yeah, that's a poor challenge. Just seeing a replay of it there, not winning the ball, completely taking out the man. So the ball had already gone as he made the lunging challenge. So Giannoulis, the Greek player for Norwich, booked by the referee for that challenge. Jamie is saying, I think maybe one goal in this game. Both teams playing good. Yep, that's a good shout, Jamie. It's very tight at the moment, isn't it, mate? Very tight tie. Norwich Leeds now with the possession, played back towards the halfway line, as now they play it back out wide on that far side. It's played long as now Leeds racing towards the edge of the box. Norwich make the challenge, but it's not cleared as the ball intercepted by Leeds on the edge of the box as they knock it forward there, but it's intercepted by Norwich, who managed to knock it up the field, but Leeds have won back the possession on the halfway line. Now Leeds playing it out wide on this near side, but that's a good shout, Jamie. Yep, very tight game, innit, mate? Well said. Very difficult game to call at the moment. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 55 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. Minimal shots on goal in this game as it's a tight game. Both teams have had opportunities, but not a lot of goal malfaction. So Norwich now with the possession, knocking it about just on the edge of their own box. But yeah, that's a good shout, Jamie. Well said, mate. And Jamie's saying, 13 lovely people in this world. Well, big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. Thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Massive thank you to everybody that has been good enough to hit that like button. Really appreciate it. We are still an up and coming channel, guys, so we're not going to get the stupid amounts of likes that other channels get at the moment, as we're still growing. But great to know there is 13 positive football fans out there that have dropped in on the show. So thank you very much, guys. Big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. And thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Leeds now coming forward as the ball played into the box as Norwich trying to challenge, but Leeds managing to keep it as it's taken to the byline. Ball crossed in as the goalkeeper manages to intercept it at the near post. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Norwich. So thank you for that, Jamie. And a big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. Jamie saying, no worries, guys, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. So now Norwich trying to play out from the back. I've got an itchy elbow. Does that mean good luck or anything? Please, somebody tell me that means I'm going to win a lottery ticket, get a winning lottery ticket or something. Leeds now on that far side as they come forward again, coming towards the edge of the box. Norwich trying to challenge, but Leeds managing to keep it as it's knocked out towards the edge of the box. Now Leeds work it out towards this near side as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in. It's headed away by Norwich, but not cleared as the ball falls straight into the back for the Leeds player. He gets the shot off at that near post, but it's deflected behind. I'm not sure if he actually hit the side net in there or the goalkeeper got to it. Can't really tell. The goalkeeper, yeah, they come off the goalkeeper. Couldn't tell because the goalkeeper, where the goalkeeper said that stood, that part of the pitch is in shade and the rest of the pitch is in sunshine. So he's actually in a dark spot. So we couldn't see it from that camera angle, but we're just in the replay and the goalkeeper did deflect it behind. So corner on this near side for Leeds. Corner comes in. It's headed away as Norwich now trying to race and break up the field as they knock it forward, but it's won back by Leeds. As now Leeds play it out wide on that far side. Ball played long down that far side as Leeds come towards the edge of the box again, playing it in as they knock it on there, but it's knocked away by Norwich as Norwich managed to eventually win it back. But as they race outside the box, Leeds intercept it, but now the referee's given a foul. Rick is with us. How you doing, Rick? Rick saying, afternoon, Fanden. Hope you are all good on this warm Sunday. Well, it is down south. Well, it's not as warm here as it's not as sunny here as it was yesterday, but it's still very warm. But thank you for that, Rick. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your sunny Sunday. And a pleasure to have you with us, Rick. As always, mate. Welcome to the show. Top man. Thank you, Rick. It was a good attack down that far side from Leeds. He should have hit it. He should have hit that the first time. Just seeing a replay of that spell of play a moment ago. And there was an opportunity for Leeds to just take a shot on goal, but they decided to pass and move instead of just taking advantage of having it in the box. So Norwich making a substitution here. John, it's come up too quick. I'll have to read that out in a minute. So thank you for that, Rick. Welcome to the show, mate. Jamie saying, hello, Rick. How are you doing? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. So Norwich now with a free kick on the edge of the box as they play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as Leeds come to challenge for it, and it's knocked out of play on this near side. And that will be a throw into Norwich just inside their own half on this near side of the field. So thank you for that, Jamie. You are a diamond, mate. Rick is saying, I'm good, thanks, Jamie. Hope you are good, buddy. Oh, you guys are top. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Awesome. Absolute top class from you guys. Loving the respect and love the positive vibes you guys chucking out there. Top stuff, guys. Thank you for that, Jamie and Rick. You guys absolutely class as always. Norwich now on the charge down the middle as Leeds just managed to get a toe in there and make the challenge as it's now deflected out towards that far side. But another clumsy challenge here by Norwich. And now the referee blows for the foul as he took a knock to the face there. I think the Leeds players just took a bit of a knock to the face. But the fans are chanting something to the referee there. I'm not going to repeat it, but I'm sure you guys can use your imagination. Jamie is saying, Rick, I'm doing good, thanks, buddy. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Jamie. Rick, what's your thoughts? Score prediction, Rick. You got a score prediction, mate? We're still 0-0 at the moment. So give us a score prediction, mate. How you think this first leg's going to turn out? Got a stoppage at the moment for that challenge on the far side of the field. Jamie's saying, big one next Saturday, guys. Bolton game. I know. We've got quite a few big games coming in the next week or two. Obviously, got the first leg today of both the championship games, but then after that starts to get really interesting, doesn't it, with the second leg coming. And obviously, we've got, as Jamie pointed out, we've got the League One playoff final. We've also got the League Two playoff final coming. Also the Europa League final, the Conference League final, the Champions League final, the FA Cup final, all coming up in the next couple of weeks. So, either this week coming or the week after. I'm not sure what date the Champions League game is, because that Champions League final, because that's normally the last game of the season, isn't it? But we'll have to wait and see. So the Leeds player he has took a knock to the head there. As the medical staff, I don't know if he's got a cut there, but they just see that they're giving him. They seem to be working on his head like he's got some kind of cut. Oh yeah, just see the replay. How he's done it. Right, so as the ball fell to the ground, the Norwich player's boot has come over the top and kind of clattered him and sliced right across the top of his head. So he's obviously felt the studs scrape the top of his head. So that's probably a painful one. That certainly would explain his reaction, because he did suddenly start being quite dramatic on that far side, but that's totally understandable why. If he got studs in the head, It's kind of like as they've tumbled over, the Norwich player's leg has come over the top and kind of glanced him across the head. Studs, but with the studs, but they were both already on the ground. It's not intentional; it's accidental, but still would have been a painful one. So we're back underway. It's Norwich now with the possession. Now it's played out wide to this near side. Thank you for that, Jamie. Ricky saying you are always class as well, guys. We don't forget that, buddy. Well, thank you very much, Rick. That's very kind of you to say. Top man, Rick, 2015. Thank you for your kind words, mate. You are a gentleman. Top man. What a gentleman. Ball knocked out of play on that far side, and that's gone out for a throwing on the far side of the field, deep inside the Leeds half. I think has it gone Leeds way or Norwich way? Not sure he got the last touch to that. Yeah, it's gone Leeds way. So thank you very much for that, Rick. You are a star, mate. Top man. Very kind of you to say. Kind of you to say. Jamie's saying the fans singing ring by bad refs love it. Right by bad refs love it. Yeah. Thank you for that, Jamie. Ricky's saying, well, I hope it's a Norwich win, but I am sitting on the fence at 0-0. Well, you're allowed to sit on the fence, Rick. You're allowed to, mate. It's the first leg. But yeah, we're gonna you're gonna have to give us a more decisive score prediction in the second leg, mate. Nobody's allowed to sit on the fence in the second leg. So yeah, Rick, enjoy the fence sitting, mate, because we'll be expecting you to give us a proper score prediction in the second leg, because somebody's got to win it, haven't they? So no fence sitting in the second leg. Paris is saying, Premier League final Sunday, 19th of May. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Jamie is saying, hi, Paris. How are you, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. You guys are amazing. Norwich now losing the possession as Leeds now with the ball played out towards that far side as they just play it back into the centre. Now it's knocked back out towards this near side as Leeds coming forward here. Norwich come to press the ball. Leeds managing to keep the possession as now they play it into the box, but the referee's going to pull it back here for the foul. I think has he given it as offside? I think that's actually offside. So, yeah, that's an offside. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much to everybody that already has. If we could get 15 likes on this one, that would be fantastic, guys. If you like us covering your club, this fixture, or this league, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button. As likes give us an indication of what games you guys want like us covering, and we want to be trying to cover as many games as you guys like us covering, because we cover a lot of games here on Fandom. Norwich now with the possession as they knock it out wide on this near side. Now it's Norwich on the halfway line as Leeds come to challenge for it, but Norwich managing to keep the possession as now it's knocked forward. And Leeds trying to challenge for it there as Norwich managed to keep it, playing it back into the centre as now they try to come forward down the middle, but Leeds coming to press the ball as Norwich eventually work it out wide on that far side. Just cutting it back there as Leeds pegged all the way back to the edge of their own box here as it's played forward. Clumsy challenge comes in there, and that's going to be a free kick to Norwich. Free kick to Leeds. No, it's not. No, sorry, it's Norwich, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting confused. My bad, guys. So, yeah, free kick to Norwich. About 25 yards from goal, slightly out to that far side. Thank you. And a big shout out to my lovely lady Becky, keeping me well supplied with hot coffee and tea. Thank you very much, darling. Big shout out to my lovely lady Becky. Thank you for that. Rick is saying second leg, Norwich on penalties after a 2-2 draw. he's still sitting on the fence. That's still partially. He's got now he's straddling the fence. Good one, Rick. See, I'm trying to get him to give us an actual score prediction with a winner, but he's still managed to come back at me with one leg on the fence. Shot comes in from Norwich as the ball is deflected through the wall as it goes out on this near side. And that will be a corner, I think. Yeah, it's gone deflected by the Leeds player. So thank you for that, Rick. Top stuff, mate. Still managing to keep one leg on the fence. Corner comes in towards the near post. It's intercepted by Leeds. As now Leeds trying to break up the field, but Norwich come across and make the sliding challenge. And that's gone out of play for a throw-in on this near side to Leeds, deep inside their own half. Rick saying, just a wild guess. Nothing wrong with that, Rick. That's what we love to hear. Wild guesses and predictions. You know, wild guesses might actually we're looking for a master predictor between the Fandon as it was Minnie last year, but she seems to have gone off the boil with her predictions. She's not been getting as many right when she has dropped in. So we need a new Fandon master of predictions, guys. Who's it going to be? You got to keep predicting for us to find out who's going to be the master predictor going into next season. Ricky said, "I am always wrong, so don't bet on it." Stay positive, Rick. Stay positive, mate. Now Leeds on this near side as again Norwich come and challenge, and it's gone out for another throw in. This time, pretty much bang on the halfway line. As Leeds now take the throw in quickly. Now it's played back into the centre as Norwich just sitting off here. Wonder whether the hot weather is having an impact on this game because it just seems to have dropped off a bit at the moment. We're on just coming up towards 71 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Leeds now playing it back into the centre. Jamie saying 15 likes. Love it. Big thanks, everyone. Thank you very much for letting me know, Jamie. And a big thank you to everybody out there that has hit the like button. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. You guys are absolutely class. Massive thank you to all the 15 people that have hit the like button. Great to know there is some top positive fans out there. Thank you, guys. Leeds now playing it towards the edge of the box as it's crossed in and headed back inside. And it's now, well, I think it just couldn't keep it in play there. And that's going to be a goal kick to Norwich. So thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie also saying, Rick, I don't bet, mate. I can't get my lottery numbers up right. And Rick is laughing at that. Thank you, Rick. Chip Butty, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Chip Butty. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday. And welcome to the show, mate. Norwich now with the possession on that far side. As Leeds trying to challenge for it, but Norwich managing to just cut it back towards the edge of their own box. As now they try to come forward. That's Leeds trying to challenge, but Norwich managing to keep the possession on that far side as now it's played forward. Leeds challenge for it as they've won it back here, Leeds. Now Leeds racing forward down that far side as the ball played towards the edge of the box as Norwich come across to try and make the challenge, but, well, it's just gone out of play there, and that's going to be a throw-in on the far side, and it's gone Norwich's way. So, yeah, thank you for that, Chip Butty. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Jamie's saying, hi, Chip Butty time. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Chip Butty saying, hi, Jamie. Hi, all. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. Rick also saying, hi, Chip Butty. Hope you are good. You guys are absolutely class. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Now, Leeds winning the ball back on that far side as they cut the ball back inside. Norwich trying to challenge for it as it just rolls out towards that far side. Leeds just managing to keep it in play there as now they cut it back towards the halfway line as it's played out towards this near side. Now Leeds playing it back into the centre circle as they come charging forward, playing the ball down that far side of the field. As Norwich come across and trying to make the challenge, but Leeds just managing to keep it. So now eventually they play it all the way back to the halfway line and knock it back into the centre circle. So thank you for that, guys. Rick is saying ketchup on brown or brown sauce on chip butter. I alternate, mate. I alternate. Sometimes it's Tommy sauce. Sometimes it's a bit of brown sauce. I don't never have them mixed together though. That's disgusting. but but yeah, sometimes I go with the flow, mate. I go with the flow. Whatever I'm in for the mood for. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a tomato sauce. Sometimes I'm in the mood for brown sauce. But I never have them together. But yep, let me know your preference, Rick. Good question, mate. That's a good one. Jamie's saying ketchup, Rick, mate. So Jamie's a tomato sauce, man. Actually, I like both, to be fair. We have brown sauce in the house just for me because my missus don't like it. There's only me that likes it. Can't beat a bit of brown sauce, especially on a bacon butty. Bit of brown sauce on a bacon balm. My Lancashire accent coming out there. Now Norwich with the possession as the ball played out wide on that far side as Norwich now edge the way forward. Now Leeds trying to make the challenge as they come away with it here, Leeds. Now Leeds charging forward down the middle as they knock it on. Norwich trying to challenge as it's knocked out towards this near side. Leeds managing to keep it in play as they forced to play it back up the field, but still managing to keep the possession as now they come back inside. This hay fever's driving me crazy. Leeds now with the possession on this near side as they play it towards the edge of the box. Norwich just sitting off here. It's now Leeds passing it about confidently as Norwich eventually managed to get the challenge in and knock the ball out of play on this near side. And that will be a throw into Leeds deep inside the Norwich half. Chip Butty saying, hello, Rick. Yes, great, thanks. How are you? All right, guys, just need a slap up Sunday dinner, but only got bread and Philadelphia cheese. Oh, well, do you know what's quite nice with Philadelphia cheese? Quite nice on toast. I think it's quite nice on toast. You'll have to get yourself to the shops, mate. You'll have to get yourself to the shop, Chip Butter. Um, Go and get yourself a bit of food from the shops. But thank you for that, mate. And I'm all right. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. Appreciate you asking, mate. Top man. And Chip Butty saying, tomato, one of my 5 a day. There's a ball crossed in there, but it's a poor cross as it's gone behind. And that will be a goal kick for Norwich. Yeah, just knocked straight over the top of the crossbar. So goal kick here for Norwich. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 77 and a half minutes gone. And it's Norwich nil, Leeds nil. Norwich having 40%, 45% possession in the Norwich half, 14% possession in the Leeds half, and 41% in the midfield. That's how the game has gone in the last 10 minutes, guys. So, in other words, it's all been a lot of big percentage of the game being played in the Norwich half in the last 10 minutes. So, thank you for that, Chip Butter. Rick is saying, I'm good, thanks, Chip Butter. Awesome. Good to hear, Rick. Thank you, mate. And Jamie's saying, I like chili sauce. That's nice on a chip butty. Oh, yeah, it can be, mate. A bit of Leeds now with a ball knocked out wide on that far side. They come towards the edge of the box. It's played towards the byline as Norwich come across and make the challenge, and it's deflected out of play on that far side. So that's going to be a corner to Leeds on the far side of the field. Sounds good, Jamie. Sounds good, mate. So wait for this corner. Sorry, Rick, I'll come to your comment in a minute, mate. Just wait for this corner to come in. Corner comes in, it's deep, headed away by Norwich as the ball bounces out towards this near side and just rolls out of play for a throw in right next to the corner flag. So throwing to Leeds. That corner wasn't the best. Now Leeds with the. What's the referee doing here? What's he doing? Oh my God! What a jobsworth! The referee is just making Leeds retake the throw in because he's insisting take it further back. How far back could you want him to get? Do you know what I mean? He's almost on top of the bloody corner flag. That is honest to God. What a job's worth the referees being there. What does it matter in that position of the field? It's not like grabbing a couple of extra yards is going to make any difference when you're right next to the corner flag. That is honest. What a joke the referee is. Honest to God, that is just pathetic. Ball played up the field as now it's knocked back to the Leeds goalkeeper. Now the ball switched out to that far side as Leeds tried to come forward. Norwich trying to challenge for it as Leeds just cut it back to the goalkeeper. Rick is saying, I lived in Pontefract for a while in 2009, and the locals seem to have a fondness for scraps at the chippy. I take it that's a long-standing thing in northern part. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not a big fan of scraps. I am a northern lad, but yeah, it's very much a northern thing that, mate. Because my missus is the same. She loves scraps as well. So does my cousin. So yeah, it is definitely a northern thing, mate. Definitely. And another one that is a northern thing as well is I don't know if you've heard it, fried Mars bars, which I don't like. It's disgusting. But you'd be surprised how many people up here in the north like it. Fried Mars bar. What is wrong with people? Shot comes in here for Norwich, but it's straight down the goalkeeper's throat as he manages to intercept that quite comfortably. But yep, you're right, Rick. It is very much a northern thing, that, mate. You'll have my missus now wanting to go the chippy now. You've mentioned that. She loves the scraps. I can't. No, not for me. Not for me. And that's not just Lancashire. That's Yorkshire, Lancashire, and I think over even up in the northeast as well, Newcastle area. I think they're the same. Well, we've got a stoppage at the moment, guys. The Norwich forward down on the pitch. Medical staff just coming on to give him treatment. And this is a worrying injury, potential injury for Norwich, as it's their number 9 that is down on the pitch at the moment. Players taking advantage, coming across to get a water break. Well, thank you for that, Rick. Great comment, that, mate. Minnie Mo, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Minnie. Minnie Mo saying, afternoon, fan Denners. How you doing, Minnie? Welcome to the show. I just mentioned you a minute ago saying that you was our master predictor last season, but you've not been as hot this season with the predictions, have you, Minnie? But welcome to the show, Minnie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Top stuff, Minnie. Rick saying, afternoon, Minnie. I hope you're good. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. So, Norwich. So it's Josh Sargent coming off and Sydney. What was his second name there? Yeah, I think that's a forced change by injury for Norwich. So thank you for that, Rick. Top stuff, mate. Jamie saying, hello, Minute. How are you doing? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. So we're about to get back underway here, guys. As now the ball played back to the Norwich keeper. Norwich now playing it out wide on that far side. As the ball played forward. It's just cut back there as, again, Norwich play it back to the goalkeeper. Minimo saying, I'm heading to watch my team at home. Sun is shining and I'm feeling confident. Well, probably get hammered. Stay positive, Minnie. Stay positive. But thank you for dropping in, Minnie. Appreciate it. Hope you have a top afternoon, mate. And hope, fingers crossed, your team get you a good result. I thought I might have seen you drop in yesterday, Minnie, because we did the Old Firm yesterday, and it was very quiet in that show. No Scottish fans, not one Scottish fan dropped in on that show. It's making it really hard to keep covering Scottish football when we keep getting Scottish football doing it, and no Scottish fans come and get involved. So it's really difficult to do that. But hope you have a good afternoon, Minnie, anyway. And yeah, good luck to the Hibbies. Now Leeds with the possession in on the edge of the centre circle. It's knocked out wide to that far side as now Leeds on the charge, racing towards the edge of the box. Norwich trying to make the challenge as Leeds just play it right out towards the edge of the touchline now as it's cut back inside. Now Leeds racing into the box, but the challenge comes in from Norwich as Norwich managed to win it back. Now Norwich on the charge on that far side as the ball played forward, but it's well, Leeds trying to challenge as it forces Norwich to play it backwards. And now they eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's kicked long down the field, and now we've got coming together in the centre circle. So the referee blows for the foul. Chip Butty saying, yep, scraps normally have to ask for them. We call them batter. Some chippies have started charging for them. Shocking. Yep, they do. Yep, you're absolutely right. Some chippies have started charging for them, mate. I know. JB saying, Megan, don't like me when I go to the chippy. I have a fish cake butter with gravy and peas. Fish cake butter and... Can't fault you, Jamie. That actually sounds quite good, actually. That sounds quite good. Norwich, you've got a free kick here, guys. Midway inside the Leeds half. It's a good distance from goal, about 30 yards out at least, if not slightly more. Could be more like 35 yards. So now Norwich with the free kick. It's chipped into the box as it's nobody able to get on the end of that, and it just bounces behind, and that will be a goal kick to Leeds. But yeah, actually sounds quite good, that, Jamie. Don't forget, guys, if you are just joining us, if you like us covering your team or this fixture or this league, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button because that's how you can help us, guys, in the future. We're still an up-and-coming channel, so we want to learn what games you guys like us covering. And one of the best ways we can learn that is by you guys hitting that like button. It tells us which games you guys like us covering. So hopefully in the future we can try and target the games you guys want us to be covering. So please do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. And if you're listening in on Kick, please follow. Ball kick long now by the goalkeeper. As well, Leeds have headed it out of play on that far side. So that's going to be a throw into to Norwich, just inside their own half of the field, about 5 yards from the halfway line. It's now the long ball thrown down that far side as it's chipped forward by Leeds. Now a bit of head tennis going on here as eventually Norwich have headed it back in the direction it came from. Leeds heading it. And now it's just being headed about at the moment as eventually Leeds head it back to the goalkeeper. Minnie is saying, scraps is definitely not a thing in Scotland. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Mini scraps, like as in when you get you go to the chippy and you get chips that are fried, and you get fish that's fried. Particularly the fish. The fish gets fried with batter, and then obviously when they fry the fish, there's sometimes bits of scraps that fall off the batter. That's scraps. So in other words, bits of fried, little bits of fried, the fried batter off the fish, and sometimes you even get lucky and get little bits of fish in it as well. So that's scraps. I'm surprised you've not heard of that up in Scotland, Minnie. Though I'm well surprised you've not heard of that, mate. Maybe that's a sign of the north-south divide in England, that the northerners eat scraps because we don't get the southern the riches of the south. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Oh, you're joking me. Oh, you're joking me. It's going off here. My bloody screen's frozen. Damn. Oh, it's obviously gone down on it. What? It's gone down, you can tell. It's not refreshing, look. Oh, there we go. Come on, get on with it. Sorry, guys, my screen just froze for a minute. It's coming back on now, though. Just bear me a second. Just after, I need to unplug it once we get at the end of this game. That's probably what it is. It's probably because it's been on since last night. Sorry about that, guys. Now the ball kicked long down the field. 4 minutes added on at the end of this second half. Now the ball knocked out wide on that far side as it's kicked back in the direction it came from, and it's gone out of play again on that far side for a throw into Norwich, just inside their own half. Minute is saying, "Hi Jamie and Rick, you good? Awesome, thank you, Minute. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys." And Jamie saying, "Minute, I'm doing good, thanks. Top stuff. Thank you for that, Jamie." Rick saying, "All good here, thanks." Awesome. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you guys. Sean's with us. How are you doing, Sean? SWFC 67. Is Sean saying, "Good afternoon to all fandeners." Awesome. How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well, Sean. Pleasure to have you with us. Now the ball eventually knocked all the way back to the Leeds goalkeeper. John Walker, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fanden UK, John Walker. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome to the Fanden community. John Walker saying Southampton, Oxford, Crawley promoted. Well, fair enough, John. Fair enough. I hope you're wrong, though, mate, because one of the teams in the final is my hometown team. I'm hoping they're going to make it through to the final. Make it through to promoted, but we'll have to wait and see. But thank you for sharing your thoughts, John Walker. I appreciate that, mate. Ball played forward now as we got a foul here. So free kick to Leeds as the referee blows for the foul. Thank you for that, John. And Jamie is saying, "Hey up, Sean. How you doing?" Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff. So free kick here for Leeds. Can't believe this game's going to end 0-0. With 2 minutes remaining of the added on time. Leeds now with the free kick just inside their own half, a couple of about five or 10 yards from the centre circle. Now the ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper as it's headed on. Leeds trying to keep the ball under pressure there as they managed to cross it out towards this near side, but it's intercepted by Norwich, who's blasted away up the field as it eventually comes down on the halfway line. Now both sets of players trying to win it as Leeds managed to come away with it. Now Leeds playing the ball down this near side as Norwich quickly trying to challenge, but Leeds managing to keep the possession as now they play it towards the edge of the box. Now it's knocked away by Norwich as Leeds with the challenge as they manage to win it back. Now Leeds playing it towards the edge of the D as it's chipped into the box, headed away by Leeds, but by Norwich, but Leeds managing to, well, the referee's blown for the foul there on the edge of the box, and that will be relief momentarily for Norwich. SWFC 67 saying, I'm good, Jamie, bro, and yourself. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Sean. Minimo saying, when the sun is shining up here, Gaz, everyone is out. Plus, it was on the telly for anyone who was interested. The Old Firm derby was on normal telly in Scotland. That was news to me, mate. That is news to me, mate. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. But there's a lot of games in England, to be fair, many that are on the telly, but we still get reasonable views. I'm just saying it's not a criticism, it's just an observation. I've started to notice that a lot of Scottish games I'm doing, not getting Scottish fans coming in. So I'm starting to wonder whether it's an anti-English thing because I'm hosting the channel and I'm English. So it's not a criticism, it's just an observation. You sit here day in, day out, mate, doing the amount of streams I do, and then you do Scottish games and you don't see Scottish fans coming getting involved. Starts to wonder, make you ask the question, is there a bit of prejudice because I'm English? But that's just an observation. I'm not saying that is the case, mate, but I was quite surprised yesterday in the biggest game in Scotland to not even see one Scottish fan drop into the chat, mate. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I totally understand Scottish people getting out, enjoying the good weather. I've no problem with that, mate. No problem with that whatsoever. But like I say, I'm not making that observation off one game. I'm making that observation off a number of games. There were no sunshine about when I did the Scottish Cup semi-finals a couple of weeks ago. It was miserable. It was rainy, and no Scottish fans coming to either of those games either. So that's the point I'm making. But thank you, Minute. Thank you for sharing that, mate. Jamie saying, Sean, I'm all right. Thanks, lad. Awesome. Good to hear, Jamie. Top stuff. Rick saying, afternoon, Sean. Hope you're good. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. You guys, absolutely class. Jamie saying, Gaz, I love it. Fish cakes, butter with gravy and peas. I love it, mate. You got to try it one day. Well, yeah, it sounds good to me, Jamie. It sounds good to me, mate. Right, guys, let's have a look at the full-time match stats. I will come back to your comments in a moment, but we are going to have to wrap up the show quickly because we've got another game coming. We've got the other playoff game kicking off very, very shortly. I'm not sure what time we're on now. Yeah, in less than 15 minutes. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Don't worry if you can't read it on screen. I will read it out to you. So total shots, 7 for Norwich, 6 for Leeds. Shots on target, 1 for Norwich, 2 for Leeds. Possession, 39% for Norwich, 61% for Leeds. Passes, 325 for Norwich, 498 for Leeds. Pass accuracy, 76% for Norwich, 84% for Leeds. Fouls, 10 against Norwich, 17 against Leeds. Yellow cards, 3 for Norwich, 1 for Leeds. Red cards, none. Offsides, 1 for Leeds and 3 for... 1 for Norwich, 3 for Leeds. And corners, 4 for Norwich and 4 also for Leeds. So there you go, guys. Nothing to separate the two teams going into the second leg, as it remains 0-0. So all to play for in the second leg of the tie. Rick saying, we are too posh down here for all that scraps. Mariki, what? You too posh? You too posh? What a load of rubbish, Rick. What is it you guys eat down there? And what is it now? Oh, it's gone out of my head, but I know there's something you guys eat down there that's a bit unique to the south. Oh, what is it now? Well, I know you've got a thing about what is it? Is it mash? What is it? Mash and pie and mash. Pie and mash shop. You have shops especially for pie and mash. Well, where did pies come from, mate? The pies came from the working class. Pies came from the working class, and you guys have shops down in the south specifically for pie and mash. So you're not that posh, Rick. I like the style, though. Rick is saying we have afternoon tea, don't we? Don't you know? I think Rick's trying to get an invite to the Royal Palace for afternoon tea and toast. Minnie Mo's saying, where I came from, it's strictly salt and sauce. Chippy sauce is the best ever. Chippy sauce, yep. Yep, chippy sauce. And I think I heard about that. Don't they have fried haggis as well up in Aberdeen? I'm sure that I came across that when I've only been up there once, but I'm sure I came up against that when I was up there in Aberdeen. Fried haggis. Jamie is saying, and I actually like haggis. I do like it, but the thought of it fried doesn't. No, no. I like haggis on its normal haggis, but not fried. That's just disgusting. Ugh. No. Jamie's saying, Rick, I never been posh, pal. I'm from Yorkshire. Thank you for that, Jamie. And Sean is saying, I'm good, Rick, bro, and yourself. Awesome. Thank you for that, Sean. Rick, come on, what's going on with this? I'm pressing it and it's not doing. Rick saying, all good, thanks, buddy. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Rick. And Sean is saying, I'm great, guys. Thank you. And yourself, bro. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Thank you, mate. Not too bad. Appreciate you asking, mate. And good to hear you well. Thank you for that. Sean, top man. Thank you, mate. Jamie's saying 17 lovely people in the world. Thank you very much, Jamie. Big thank you to everybody that has hit that like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the support. Thank you for the positive vibes. Big thank you to all the 17 people that have been good enough to show that positivity. Thank you, guys. Top stuff. And thank you, Jamie. Let me know. Minnie Mo is saying, right, I'm off. Come on, the Hibbies. Hope you enjoy your afternoon minute. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Yeah, hope Hibs managed to get a good result for you, mate. Take care, minute. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Best wishes to you. Stay safe and well, minute. Take care, mate. Jamie's saying, Minute, bye now. Have a great time watching football. Be safe. Catch up again. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. And Rick is saying, bye, Minute. Take care. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. And Jamie's saying, bye, guys. Catch up. Bye, catch up soon, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Same to you, mate. Best wishes. Stay safe and well. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon if you're busy for the rest of the afternoon. Thank you for being with us, Jamie. And take care, mate. Top man. And Rick is saying, pie and mash is mainly East End of London. Okay, fair enough, Rick. Fair enough. It wasn't a criticism, mate. Just having a bit of a laugh with you, mate. But thank you for that, Rick. Top man. Thank you, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because we got another playoff game straight after this one. So I'm going to wrap it up and get scheduled so I can quickly get it scheduled. I'm going to be on the minutes. Rick is with the final word. Rick saying, but yeah, pie is a more northern thing. Thank you, Rick. Thank you for that, mate. Top man. Right, guys, sorry to jump off quickly, guys, but we have got another game coming. The second playoff game. Obviously, West Brom with v Southampton. So I'll be back on very shortly in a matter of 10 or 15 minutes. Please do join me then if you can. But if not, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me, guys. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll see you again soon.